Wagwan, Kenya. Wagwan. Nelnos. Big up yourself. Same one. Thank you for tuning in on the Roots Reggae Hub. Big up yourself. We're waiting for the man of the hour, Korexion. Big up yourself, Jam Jam. The man of the hour. I'm just gonna adjust the camera just a little. To Sanchin, yes. What a gift. Not yet. Okay. So we're waiting for the man of the hour, Korexion. It's all black, it's all black, it's all black. Wagwan, Paula Ann, big up yourself. As we await the man of the hour, Korexion, Juno Award winning artist in the reggae category, 2007. Big up yourself. And we have Korexion here.
Oh, what a world we could be living in. Beautiful world we should be living in. But this is Tasha T. And right about now, I want to say enough respect going out to Lady Sharon. So keep it up and don't let shut down.
Okay, since you've been able to join, so we'll try you again. Yeah. Wagwan, Korexion.
What's up, everyone? What's up?
Oh my goodness. Let me get taller. I'm so short. We have a baby seat here set up for me.
How am I so far? So far, so good?
Oh no, you're good. You're centered. I'm like down here.
Okay, cool.
I'm a little bit.
Sorry I'm late. I'm just running in. Sorry I'm late. You know, the Jamaican time already. I'm still in Jamaican.
Yes. You just touched down, no?
Yes, just came up yesterday. Yeah, early yesterday.
So those of you that are tuning on the air, on the Roots Reggae Hub, and on the Instagram and on the Twitter, tonight we have with us Canada's Juno Award winning reggae artist, Korexion. Big up yourself.
Respect. Thank you, Sharon, for this opportunity. Greatly appreciate it. And I want to push it out to you that you're the first interview that I've landed in Toronto. What? So greatly appreciate it. Thank you for this opportunity. Appreciate it.
All love.
Thank you.
You know, we appreciate you, just giving us music for over a decade now. You've been running it. You've been grinding it, and you're one of the first, actually before we get to those questions, I want to know how has it been in your travels, because we've been hit with a pandemic for the last 2 years.
Yes.
Right? And how has it been with your travels? What is the difference? What is your experience in Jamaica or wherever else you've been?
Well, good question. For me, I got not necessarily stuck. I was in Jamaica most of the time. Traveling was a little bit, problematic previously, but this time around, because of the new COVID situation and new regulations that's out there, it actually limits us from movements, limits us from even traveling. This is my first time I actually got the opportunity to actually come to Toronto here within the year because of all the regulations and everything.
Yeah.
So, because I fulfill all the requirements, unfortunately, yeah, the vax, I did take the vax. So yes, I'm fully vaxxed. I'm happy to say that I'm fully vaxxed and be able to travel. It's a great thing. Oh my God, I love traveling. I actually posted yesterday that I just love traveling. It's so amazing traveling, and it's so sad that you actually gotta we can't travel. For so long, everything stands still. And
Mhm.
oh my gosh, yeah. So yeah, I'm happy to be back traveling. And I can actually see the world now. Back again.
Yeah, I
And
hear you. Absolutely, absolutely. And as I say to anybody, vaccinated or unvaccinated, I don't discriminate. So,
neither do I. Neither
but
do I.
where did you deal with any disappointments? How did you overcome them? Like in terms of like 2020. I know a lot of people they were expecting to do certain festivals, everything that shut down, lockdown. Hmm.
Well, with that for me, I was trapped in. I was in I shouldn't say trapped. That's not even a great word to say. Which I was happy to be part of. I was in Jamaica.
Yeah.
And the best part of my journey in Jamaica is that I actually was residing in where Garnet Silk actually management and where Garnet Silk actually produced most of his album, most of his songs.
Mhm.
I was actually in the home of Garnet Silk. So in St. Anne, a place they call Bonham Springs, for those who know the history of Garnet Silk. But yeah, it's a great feeling, amazing journey. And with this pandemic, it's actually gave me an opportunity to actually get the opportunity to reach out to all these producers, all these known artists who normally
Mm.
would be, as you say, as festivals and this journey and all these other places. So
Right.
now, at this moment in time, it actually bring everyone back to normality. So if you're an artist, you become a individual, different in your own little world. So in other words, you actually get an opportunity to hang out with the individual, not necessarily the artist if his name King George, but his name is George. You actually hang out with George and build a rapport with that person, not necessarily the character or that image or that personality.
So you took
So
time
with
to
that,
connect with.
you actually do what we as artists, if you actually know how to, go around into the system, we as artists get the opportunity to actually talk with a lot of producers, a lot of radio personalities, and it's, again, it for us in this time of world, I hope young artists actually think are utilizing this as well, because at this time, a lot of jobs not happening. So therefore, everyone is hungry.
Mm-hmm.
So therefore, if you can communicate with these producers or these DJs and everything, and have some little tiki
I
money or
see what you're saying is like
compliments,
it's yeah building relationships and
precisely,
and it's more constructive ones more it's from a
very.
business and I totally oversee but that's good that you've made the most of this time and I mean every artist's journey is different and I as you said earlier that I was the first person to interview you when you're over here. I won't lie, you
Yeah,
look younger now. I
really,
haven't seen you in a minute. Yeah, the locks,
really,
your locks up, everything. Your locks up, man. No more bald head.
no more bother.
No more bald
All
head.
this while, when I was coming up, I'm
I would have
actually
walked past you, yo.
everyone. I was thinking about that too. I'm like, you know what? The music scene in Canada haven't actually seen me with locks.
Yo. So here
And
we
it's
go.
actually done by my shoulder now.
What inspired you to do the locks? What inspired you?
Well, I'm always around Rastafarians. I'm raised in Trenchtown, Jamaica. Born in Spanish Town, I raised in Trenchtown. I'm always around the Marley family who are Rastafarians. Majority of my family members are Rastafarians. Even my mom, she have her locks. My uncles,
Okay.
my
Surround.
brothers, everyone had their locks. So I'm always around it. And the the levity and learning and understanding on around musicians and reggae music. I think it also gives, because of previous position that I was in, that kind of limits me or narrow the, they always talk about glass ceiling type of concept here in Toronto. So with that concept, having this at certain time of years, it's kind of limits us. You for sure, Sharon can testify with that. But the
I
stronger
see
we are,
that is my antennas. These are my antennas. You don't know.
I'm not feeling it now. No, me having it now, I'm so more
You don't know.
confident because it brings us out.
Yeah. When the coils
Awesome.
coil up together, they have a lot of power and energy. You don't know.
Totally, totally. So now, yeah,
Animal.
I'm doing it and I'm happy that I am. And it's a different direction of who Korexion is. It's not the really lover, the singy, sweet guy. I'm more of the theme of what Korexion is. And coming out of Trenchtown and back in a Jamaica and hearing so much killing and so much crime and violence, we have to create some form of new image and new direction for the youth. Because this, what if everybody stop right now, this music industry, reggae music and dancehall, gone.
Yeah. And it's funny, you touched on, I was curious to know what your demographic was with the music that I'm hearing. Like, so we're here today, listeners, those of you that are just tuning in on the Roots Reggae Hub, and those of you that are on Instagram and on Twitter. We're here with Korexion, Juno Award winning artists in the reggae category. And I'm noticed the reggae to me, I don't know if you would agree, but I think it's become the popular music. But then you've really you're like the category of reggae that is actually pop. And I'm like, it's the reggae genre, but it's a different demographic, like that you're trying to pull them on that. It's sort of Disney, the dreams, you know what I mean? But
Yes,
because this is,
yes,
I'm seeing it in a movie. You get what I'm trying to say? Right?
yes,
I've seen it in animation or something like that because music is not just, I mean, we listen to music in every angle, in commercials,
yes,
in film and TV, and you know what I mean? And music videos,
yeah,
of course.
for
And of
sure.
course, the lovely radio. And yeah, I'm getting that energy with it. I'm not gonna jump to the songs yet, but we are here for the single dreams that you just most recently hit. Would I be
Yes.
right though? You're hitting a more younger demographic of young love,
Well,
new love, fresh love.
the album, the title of the album is actually Dreams, which have
Okay,
9 songs. So, but
there you go.
the title song named Dreams. And yes, you're correct. The demographic is always getting back to the majority versus minority of the buyers.
You are so right.
So, and as well, you have to change. You also have to change. Being an artist, you have to be able to change. If you don't know how to change, that's it for you. You're gone on the next back burner. Who's next? So, for me, over the years, I've always changed. If you know
This,
me from way back then to
this
now,
is what I was gonna.
I'm always delivering, but I'm always creating new stuff and new direction and vibration. So I'm happy for that, definitely.
And even touching into your own everyday life. When I met
Hmm.
you, one of the things that we were celebrating was that you were the first one of your family who's graduated from university.
Yes, yes.
And this is something that is beautiful to be celebrated. And then I'm curious to know, because I'm looking back and I'm like, how did I miss you playing guitar? How long have you been playing guitar? Like, you're very scholastic. You're always studying something. So you study, what did you study in university again?
Studied, I have a Bachelor of Commerce degree
Right.
in
It was
business consulting
yeah,
and as well as a degree in sociology.
exactly. It's like, this is phenomenal.
Um, and definitely, it's really, over the years, growing up in Trenchtown, again, the plight of us all in a Trenchtown, it's either the guns or try squeeze a way out. And for me, and my family, they try to shelter us because we were boys. Because if it's just a quick thing for us to just get into the gun business, because we were right there at the border of between jungle and Rima, which is really that's where I always use this history where jungle and Rima war was the original war that created war across the Caribbean because that's when people start that's when war starts. But now I'm glad that it's totally stopped. And right now it's just peace and love and everybody just trying to build themselves up.
And this is
But
what I
yeah,
like about your music too, is that it really has this particular the content that you had sent us. It is I find
yeah,
it uplifting. And I said it's a higher energy. It's a very youthful energy.
yes,
The demographic is clear, and as you said, who are the majority? And the majority is in fact the youth. You hit it. And in Jamaica, in particular, there's more youth under 25, somewhere there. Is the
definitely.
majority. So it's a
It's the
very
majority.
young island, you know.
Correct.
And I think we're gonna I want to bump down maybe to some of your songs. That's just actually, Shayna, do you want to? I think it's a good time to run some songs still. I'm gonna run. I normally go in a order 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but we're reasoning about
Yeah.
so many of the things that I wanted to ask. So let's just listen to. Should we go with "Can't Stop Us"? That's what we have on list. So
Sometimes I actually try to sit back and as a person and being an artist,
mhm.
sit back and actually appreciate a moment of my, like a snapshot, appreciate having this opportunity here.
Yeah.
I'm smiling, I'm grinning because not many people have this moment. So I want to say thank you for everyone actually who are here right now online and those who are going to be watching us in the future. Thank you for this opportunity. Again, yeah, I just want to get my music out.
Yeah, man.
Um,
That's what we're here to
Again,
do,
I'm
yo.
not here to brag and boast and be cocky and say who I am and this is what I'm gonna do and this is no, I'm not into that. That's not me. But what I can tell you is I'm here to deliver great music. I'm here to help the community as best as I can. I'm here to grow this industry as best as I can. I represent Canada as best as I can, represent Jamaica as best as I can, and represent the world in reggae music as best as I
Yes,
can.
international
So,
vibrations. We're here. Shayna, run the track. Can't stop us.
yeah.
You've been running
So
this
big up
for life.
Shane on this song to Can't Stop Us. Yeah, man. 3P Entertainment as well. Caswell and the team, big up yourself, man.
Gonna run that track. Big up
Tell me
the
what you think about this song.
Can't stop us. Can't stop us.
Yeah. You like
Yeah.
it?
Big
You
tune
like it,
that,
eh?
big tune that. We have to learn that tune. If you want to hear
Yeah,
more of this airy vibration, uplifting vibration, this is what I love about
thank
it.
you.
This is like an anthem of upliftment. If you want to be uplifted, you gotta follow Korexion. That's Korexion. Big up yourself. I
Thank
love the
you.
tune. And
Yeah,
this tune is a
respect.
special tune. It speaks to the heart. You can't stop us. It motivates and it
Mm-hmm.
uplifts. This is for everybody. This tune is for everybody.
For
I love it. That's
everybody.
hitting all the demographics. I love the
Definitely. But
vibration.
and you actually put the pin on a point where it's really critical, or where with reggae music,
Mhm.
how Bob Marley got through, and a lot of artists have to realize this now. I'm not talking about watering down the music,
Mhm.
but the lyrical content when you're recording it.
Mhm.
Uh, It's you have to go through as a line through all languages, culture, religion, spirituality, and make it they accept it. That's when it becomes an international hit,
Mhm.
where you can actually
Mindfulness.
like this sounds like this. It's all blessed. It's not a song. These are songs that not relate to just one subculture. It every plight, every nationality can actually hold. Like Bob Marley. Bob Marley songs, everyone in every nationality and
Can
spirituality and
connect and relate.
religion
Yeah.
knew about Bob Marley and his songs.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to put that out when you're writing songs and delivering songs,
And this
please
is what's
make sure that
and
everybody knows.
what's special about this song is earlier you were mentioning 3P Entertainment. 3P
Yes.
Entertainment is behind this production. I actually know this material, so it's like I was one of the people that listened. And with 3P Entertainment, how does it feel to have um, the support? Like I know in previous interviews, we spoke about not having that support and people like were dissing you and all that,
Mhm.
and you kept on persevering, you pushed through, and now look at you have a company like 3P Entertainment who has written this song for you, I guess produced as well. How does it feel to have that kind of support and backing?
Well, it's a great feeling, because Caswell and I comes from a far, because from early days when I was signed with Cornerstone, we started to work together just on and off, but we always see each other. But we always keep in contact with each other. And then afterwards, breaking up with Cornerstone, and with a couple of years after, I met up with Caswell. And then we always gel together. There's something about Caswell that all these young artists should know. Caswell is an open person. So once you have a conversation with him,
Hmm.
everything just open up and you can really talk with him. So
Yeah,
I
very
had a
bright.
conversation with him,
Mhm.
and he wanted to, help the music industry as well as the Canadian industry as well to grow and help it. So when he tell me about his dream and his passion, his direction for this music industry,
Mhm.
hey, I'm all in.
That's
Because
what's
I'm
up.
free. Well,
Where
let's
is
do something.
Caswell? I don't see him on the air, huh? Huh?
Yeah, I know, eh? Well, because well,
3P
my everything,
Entertainment.
3P. That
Are
that's
you
what
in
it is.
management with them, or was it
Yeah,
your
well,
first one
I
or two
signed it.
productions?
Well, I signed a 2-year managerial contract with 3P Entertainment.
Okay.
They actually came down to Jamaica and we signed an agreement and all that. So it was a great feeling.
Mhm.
As well, yeah, we're doing some great
I'm
work.
done now. Big up
The,
yourself, 3P Entertainment. In there, in there, in there.
and then,
All right,
and
big up
then
yourself.
the album as well, Dreams, is as well under 3P Entertainment, released and produced under 3P. So again, it's a Canadian production, but it's also where producers are actually from Jamaica and as well from Canada
So
on the
international
album.
vibes, yeah. But
Very
this one
much
here,
so.
well, we're gonna run the track on Dreams. This is the one where I say, while it's the reggae genre, right?
Yes.
I hear it more as pop
But
reggae.
hold on. Before you play it, I wanted to actually tell you about this song.
Tell me about this. I
Um,
want you better tell me about this song because I'm
Albert,
like,
what
you
was
must
his
be
name
going through
again?
this.
Rastaman, what he did. You're original. The Ola Rastaman would play all the instruments. I Water. So there's a gentleman, everybody
I
know
know
I
I
Water.
Water. Big up I
All
Water.
right.
I'm
All
Canadian,
right.
Danny's
So
Jamaican. I was no
all
good
right. So
I Water.
everybody know I Water. So I Water used to come at my house 6 o'clock a morning to teach me how
What?
to play guitar.
Oh yeah,
Every
we were
week,
talking about
every
it.
time. So with that, he told me to do this song. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do this song. And him always trying to give me the chords and everything. But rest in peace, I Water.
Oh,
I actually did this song in his
really?
memory.
Okay, I love
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
I love it.
The
It's
people tell me
Disney.
what you think
I'm
about
like,
this song.
it's a cover song. It's a cover song. I'm
It's
not.
a
I'm
cover,
not.
definitely a cover song, but he
I'm
just
big
have
on
that strong
originals. You
feeling.
know, some big fan originals. So that's something that kind of
But
like.
I put a verse in it though.
Yes, air
I have
your
a
thing.
verse in it. All
Okay,
right.
where? Which part? Which part is it? At the beginning or the?
I've been thinking about you almost every night, thinking how much I want you, girl, in my life. Remember all those good times that we shared, and now you're so far away,
Run
girl.
the
Leaving
track.
my
You don't know.
dreams.
That is
Brothers!
Dreams. Produced by 3P Entertainment. You listen to Roots Reggae Hub. Live on Instagram,
Roots,
live on
reggae, hub.
Twitter. Correction. I don't know. You know what this reminds me of? Red, red wine. Hey, yeah. Stop it. Takes me back to the 80s.
Ah,
You're listening to Correction on the Roots Reggae Hub. Dedicated to Iwat time. Yeah, yes, you don't know this is Correction. If you want to hear more of that vibe, tune into Korexeion. I think I
yes,
said it
yes,
right.
yes.
Correction.
Yeah, man.
It's so
Thank
positive
you.
vibes. I just see it in a movie. I just honestly see it in a musical. You know, that's what I
Well,
see
it's
it.
available for anyone who wants
You
it.
know, that's what I see it. Like there's certain platforms, not only the genre but the platform. It can go on.
Definitely.
You
Thank
know,
you.
and I mean it's been you were talking about playing the guitar and I Watch and being the inspiration behind that song.
Yeah.
Um, I didn't even know you knew I Watch. I only met him for brief seconds and then he was gone.
Yes, man.
Yeah.
Iwat is a great individual. I met him through Cyberg, Mad at Work.
Yeah, man. Big up
Um,
Cyber. Yeah.
definitely. I'm actually at his studio right now doing this videos. So big up
Oh,
Cyberg.
okay.
Mad at
Cyber.
Work. Yeah, man. New,
Mm-hmm.
new, new.
Fire,
And
fire.
his close line too. Yeah,
Oh,
Mad at
I
Work.
know where you are. Which studio?
Yeah.
I think I know where you are. Wait.
Yeah, mad at work. Game
Oh,
about mad at
oh,
work.
oh. Wait.
Yes, definitely. I'm a virgin.
Well,
I'm a bona
big up.
fide virgin from day one. So Big up Cyber.
GT, man. I want.
Cyber, you know,
watch.
so I'm not a big fan. You don't know. GT, big up Guyana. I have to big up my Guyanese and my Jamaican side, you know, so I'm very proud Canadian, Guyanese, Jamaican.
Awesome.
You know, I'm gonna play one of my favorites. There's two of them here. Well, there's a few of them, but It's All Blessed.
Okay.
I just wanted to roll back to the It's All Blessed. I know you didn't have that on the list, but I added it to the list because I love it.
No problem. Sounds good.
All right.
That let me blush because actually you went out and got extra.
Yes. Okay. Big up yourself. You're listening to Korexion on the Roots Reggae Hub. Art Avenue, big up yourself. Pull up.
It's so blessed to see the children smile. It's so blessed to see the rain fall. It's so blessed to see the nation rise. It's so blessed to see the sun rise. It's so blessed to see my friends alive. It's so blessed to see the future take off. It's so blessed to see my mama smile. It's so blessed to see the birds fly out. We got the place to you to one eternity time. In our system, I want to be strong. Never leave your friends behind. The race is not finished. You and I are going. It's so blessed to see the children smile. It's so blessed to see the rain fall. It's so blessed to see the nation rise. It's so blessed to see the sun rise. It's so blessed to see my friends alive. It's so blessed to see the youth take off. It's so blessed to see my mama smile. It's so blessed to see the
Big tune. Yeah, man. Who's behind that production? We're gonna run it. We can't, when we play that whole song, you won't get your show. So we gotta play some of that song. And for those that are listening on the Roots Reggae Hub, you can tune in to find out more about Korexion. Korexion. You don't know. Big up yourself. Yeah, yes, for Lady Sharon. Yeah. So who's behind the production of It's All Blessed?
Well, It's All Blessed was written by myself and produced by Cornerstone.
Nice.
That's the first label that I was with at one point. So yeah, big up Cornerstone, man. So yeah, that was with Wiz Malcolm and Charles Sinclair.
Nice.
Big up the two big producers. Them gotta big them up because they did wonders for me as well. So
yeah, very nice production.
Yeah, thank you.
And we're gonna run the next track. Val was on there. You gave us Val. Yeah, My Vows.
Yes.
Ooh.
My Vows.
Yes, My Vows. You have My Vows, right?
Yes, of course.
Run the track, Lady Sharon. I mean, Lady Shana. The first time I
this song is a great lovers rock song. I think it's a great song that lots of people don't actually have in reggae.
All right. What you say? Go on with it.
Now I was saying that this song is a beautiful song that was written actually for more of the wedding people being happy, like not necessarily wedding, but more of lovers. Like when you get together with someone, opposed to just walking away. Hey babe, that sounds sweet. Let's get married. You know, just putting that twist, just something to make people have a happier ending.
Yeah, I love it because it's like that's what I know about your music. It's uplifting.
Or the guys that don't know
that's your aim. Like that's your. I would say that's your MO. Like that's your MO. Even your smile says so. So bright. Yes.
Or guys can actually use it as their lyrics when they get married.
Oh yes. Good vowels. To borrow corrections if you need some vowels.
I pledge to you my faithfulness, to hold you with all tenderness, to love you forevermore, for better and for worse. So in the presence of God I found Baby, to my love, put your trust in me. I wanna spend my life with you. Forever, I'll be by your side. I'm happier in my life. I'm in love with you for the rest of my life. I used to be afraid of falling in love. I got hurt so many times, don't know who to trust. Then you came into my world and stereo. Into my empty heart and fill it all with love. In the presence of God I found.
Big Sean.
Put your trust in me. I want to spend my
Korexion.
forever. I'll be by your side. I'm happy in my life. I'm in love with you for the rest of my life.
Yeah. You're listening to Korexion live on the Roots Reggae Hub, live on Twitter, live on Instagram. That's what's up. What's up? You
What's up,
know?
everyone?
Yes, and you gotta big up some people. If you see them, hail them up. Don't let them, now wave them up,
Yeah.
And
Big up everybody, man. Big up all of my friends, them.
come
You
out and
know, all the other
support.
people who've been around me. Big up all the producers, Caswell. Big up yourself. Big up all the ladies, Big up Sharon. Big up Shannon. It's what's her name?
Shayna, Lady Shayna, whatever you
Shana.
say, DJ Shayna, Selector Shayna. She's a
Selector.
selector.
Big up Selector Shana. Cause you there try to get her name too, so that's what
Engineer,
Shana.
everything.
Big up Shana, engineer. Big
Yeah,
up the
man.
crew. Big up everybody. And I'm here for a mini tour. So big up all the guys and behind the trip here.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm having fun.
Okay, so yeah,
Feeling well.
we're gonna do before we want to play one more song. And those of
Um,
you that are just tuning in on the Roots Reggae Hub or on Instagram or on Twitter, you can drop a question in the right-hand corner where the question mark is. If you have any questions for Korexion, we're
okay.
gonna now tap into. Ooh, the DJs, the selectress is not here, so let's just reason. It's all good. Make we reason. Korexion.
Yes.
I didn't. When exactly did your career start, though? I don't really know. It's about 11 years back. When exactly did it
No,
start?
actually.
Like it seemed like you grew up in the music.
I grew up in it. My brothers, my uncles are musicians. They're always on tour. I'm the last one of the family that actually picked up music. And I'm the man who actually went further with it.
Look at
That's
that.
weird to say because they used to have
Perfect.
me as a bass player. They used to have me as a bass player in my family. They just give me ba ba da ba, yeah ba ba da ba, and that's it.
Wow. Well, this is the first should be the last, and the last should be the first. So it go. So it goes. Especially in these times.
Yeah, so but professionally though, professionally, on the music industry, actually, I came out about 2004.
Okay. Okay. I was gauging
2004
about because
came out.
you got the Juno in 2007,
I think so, yeah.
right?
And
So I figured you started
in
before, but I might have met you 2011, 12,
yeah,
around there, somewhere there. Actually, 2013, I think. I don't know, somewhere there. But yeah,
that's
man.
good. But reggae music and dancehall it's started off in the streets, so we have to stay in the streets until we meet each other, and then we get international, then we go traveling, it is a stage in
Is
the
that
industry, in the music world and we met you at the right time, and here we are further up the ladder,
um,
and we're still here. You're further up the ladder as well in your career, and I'm further up. So
amen?
yeah, it's a
Amen.
great feeling, and I'm happy to again have this opportunity as well.
Yes. And we're happy to have you. I mean, your mother seems to play a significant role in your life. She's, even if the song is not titled Mama, you hear um, her, it in Blessed, and what role has she really played in your life for you, in your career
Um,
and in life?
Well, my mom, you see, again, we grew up in Trenchtown where we never had much. Grew up in a one bedroom or two bedroom, I should say two rooms, a two-room
Two
place
rooms altogether.
with about 10 of us. Our beds is just like four of us on a bed, and then if you're early, you get the bed. Four or five of us on the bed or so. We don't sleep, the regular way we sleep.
See that?
You know, and
That's
you
why
have
you're
to
so
walk out
shy.
to sleep.
That's why you're so shy. I don't fucking get it.
Yes. But my mom, for definitely, I wrote this song for, but I also reflected as well with grandma as well, because grandma is
Yeah.
also, we call her mama too.
She's
And the
mama.
title of the song is Mama You Know.
Yes, yes.
So with mommy and mama, it's the things that she's been through. I personally, before my grandma passed away, I vowed to her saying that when I come a foreign, I want to send all these books for her because she was having a little bit of Alzheimer's. So when I came up, I find all these books, all these remedy books, local herbal books herbal, um, like the medicines
Yes,
that bushes I'm put it in a Jamaican way. Some bush that she can find in a Jamaica.
yes.
Found a
To
big
help.
bush for a book from a doctor who recommended it, and I sent it to her, and it worked. And I was happy for that. But rest in peace. My grandma was sick, and then she heard that her little cousin died, and she just passed away at the same time. So
Mm.
yeah, so two deaths at the same time at one time. But yeah, this song, Mama, was written definitely for Mama and mommy as well, and definitely for other mothers out there, because
Yeah.
a lot of time we don't appreciate our parents, and especially around this time of year. This not even this time of year, this time of era that we're in the last 3 years. How many of us mamas passed away? How many mothers or grandmas in these nursing homes passed away, and people can't even go see their parents. It's so much. So, this song just brings a lot out, in what's happening around us. So I'm happy that we got opportunities. So big up 3P Entertainment as well on this song,
Okay.
and big up to Canadian production as well. So I do apologize, 3P, if you can remind me of our producer who have produced this song, but I gotta give him credit as well too on this song. But yeah, big up 3P Entertainment as well on this song.
Okay. Want to run the track? Okay, run the track.
So dedicate to all the mothers that out there.
Nice.
Mama always did for me, did for me, and never let me down.
Pull up.
Mama always there for me, there for me, and never let me down. She always there for me. She always there for me. Mama, I love you. Mama, I care about you. Mama, I love you. Mama, I care about you. You were with me every step of the way. When the road was rocky, like a shepherd, my life you stayed. Mama, now you need me. I'm gonna be there for you. Forget about your worries. It's my time to think before you. Mama, I love you. Mama, I care about you. Mama, I love you. Mama,
Alright. So this is just beautiful. And I know if we run it out, they're not gonna let go of the footage. So so there you go. But if you guys want to listen again more to this vibration, this beautiful, beautiful vibration. Tune into Korexion, Korexion, and you're listening
Yes,
to
indeed.
live on the Roots Reggae Hub and on Instagram and on Twitter. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for the support.
Thank
And
you. Glad to be
the
here.
producer on that song is I Feel. And
I
now when
feel,
you
yeah.
get it, now I could hear the bass. Now I could hear the guitar. I could feel the vibe. I could feel the feel on it. Yes, and
Yeah, man.
very,
So big him up. I have to big him up, give him his credit where due because it's a beautiful song.
yeah, very good
Yeah,
producer
man.
and musician for sure. So
Definitely.
we have a question here now from
Mm, okay.
22 Art Avenue. Have asked, how does it feel to be back in Toronto? Any plans for the holidays?
Good question. Well, um, I, I'm happy to be back in Toronto because it's our home. This is where we build ourselves. Came here as a an adult at 18, you know. So at 18, opened my eyes, and this is where I live. So I'm happy to be back. Um, and for the holidays, I'm actually very, very busy for this next 2 weeks. But
Yes.
I'm here. I'm here for 2 weeks. Not being back for the rest of the
You're here
time,
on tour.
unfortunately.
You're here on tour.
I'm doing well in Jamaica, and I have unfinished projects that I need to complete in Jamaica. So yeah, I just came up with Mega from Eclipse Sound. He has a couple shows happening, events happening up here. So I came up with him as well as I have a show January 1st in Niagara Falls. So yeah, it's busy. Plus I have a few more interviews happening throughout the period. So yeah, no rest for me. And in between, I still have the children there to hug and kiss and take them around the place and doing things.
Okay.
So very busy period of time. Plus, I have to meet up with management team and have conversation about the year end, what happened in the past and what's the future is like. So
This is
yeah.
important. Important. It's the
And
time,
afterwards,
right?
today I'm at the event now. So yeah, no rest, no
I,
rest,
I
no
didn't
rest.
hear you say anything about Kwanzaa. Like, hello.
Hello. Well, yeah,
Don't
even
forget Kwanzaa.
sorry, Kwanzaa. Yes, Kwanzaa too.
It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good. I'm just promoting. I'm just pushing
Oh,
Kwanzaa.
for sure. I love
I can't
Kwanzaa.
wait till Kwanzaa.
Definitely.
Like everybody can't wait till
Mm-hmm.
Christmas. I can't wait till Kwanzaa.
Okay.
It's
I
my
should start
thing.
plugging that. Definitely, I should start plugging that one. Close to Christmas.
Yes.
Kwanzaa.
It's every day.
Now,
It's actually.
now I go crown on my head. Kwanzaa it is.
You see it? You see it? I'm gonna remind you. I'm gonna hold you to that. But yeah, man, this has been just some airy vibration. Um, so if you could just tell us a little bit more about the promos that you have though, because you said you're on tour. That's what we had
Yeah.
touch base, right? So you're up on tour. You were brought up by you just said the team. What was the team again that brought you
Yeah,
up?
well, Mega from Eclipse. Right now they have an event happening on the
Oh,
25th. Some Stone Clash happening. So I'm
nice.
the host of it.
What?
Uh, yeah, so I'm the referee, not necessarily referee, but just being
Adjudicating.
around.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
mic. Oh, I want to
yeah.
go. That's so. Is
So
this
I'm gonna be
it's an
doing
artist
that
clash or
on
is it a sound clash?
Stone Clash.
Oh, it's a sound clash. Okay, I love artist
Stone
clash. We
Clash.
love an artist. I love the artist clash.
Yeah, no, not
Well,
yet,
sound clash
not
is
yet.
good too. Once the DJ is proper, the select it has to be both, right? Selector and DJ, no matter what. But
True,
when the
true,
DJ is
true.
funny and just have some jokes and they can work together, like good soccer team.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know that'd be amazing, eh? That'd be cool. And
Okay.
on the 25th, sorry, that's the 25th, and then on the 30th, you have Correction Live, myself, live
Yes,
in
close and
concert,
intimate.
plus other artists. Some of the artists that we have is Cyberg for sure.
Fire.
We have Nkrumah, we
Fire.
uh, have two young artists. Uh, totally forgot the names right now. I don't want to mess up the names, so I will leave it
Let me
off.
just,
But I
is it
have
on the
two.
flyer? Is it on the flyer?
It, yeah, it should be on a flyer,
Let me
but
just double
big up
check.
their VIP artists, and I definitely they're gonna be rocking the show as well. I also have Alicia Cinnamon will
Fire.
be passing through as well.
Oh,
So big
oh,
up
oh, oh,
Alicia.
oh. We
She
covering that
just
live. We covering that live. What day is
you
that
covering
again?
that live? Definitely. So yeah, so here we go. Fashion Kid, yes. So Fashion Kid from Jamaica gonna be around. and as well as Wacky grandson. So those are the two. So let me put it properly. So I never want to mess it up. So they're coming from Jamaica.
Great.
So we have Fashion Kid and Wacky grandson.
Okay,
And
great.
Alisa Cinnamon, Cyberg, Agata and Kruma, and make sure that I don't leave out anyone else.
Chat.
So yeah.
Is it 2
And
shows or 3 shows you're doing?
so I have that one. So I have 2 there, and then the last one is in Niagara Falls.
Okay.
That is January the 1st, 2022.
I need the
Wow.
promo. Looks like I need the promo on the one with Nkrumah and them.
Yep, no problem.
And with Cyberg and them, because I don't have that. I don't have that.
Yes, no problem. So yeah, that's going to be good as well. We're going to, and I think they're going to be doing it live as well, showcasing it live on the Instagrams as well as Facebook and on other links, even probably YouTube links. I'm not 100% sure, but they're going to be doing it live as well too. So that would be beautiful if you guys can get.
Yeah, man, that's going to be like, sounds some good vibes. Yeah. So, be nice year-end wraparound. Nice.
Yeah, and in between, I'm passing through a couple events. Like tonight, I'm heading up to Brampton after to perform at some event happening there, just to pass through. And
you must have loved the underground.
Still doing the underground because the underground is what built me here in Toronto. So I have to go back and rep for them, you know.
I'm telling you, the underground have the sweetest DJs and the freshest artists, like Sugar, like yeah, like you know. I went to a nice one a couple weeks back. It was nice, and actually a nice one last week too. It's nice.
See?
Nice vibes.
It's been a while. I haven't been in any area that I have to actually go in any close-up area because in Jamaica parties outside. So
yo, that's what. See, when I was asking you at the beginning, I wanted to know what was the vibe. You know, like what's the vibe in the different areas? Because you see people in Miami with no mask and they just full of fresh air. Is it tense in Jamaica? Like all those videos, is it drama? Like what's the dealio?
Big thing. Jamaica is beautiful and nice and great vibration of going to Jamaica. The only issue is the younger youth them, this generation, our mom and dad generation, our generation youth them, it's them head, there's no straight direction happening. And especially with the COVID thing, the little children them, there's no direction. Everybody does do them one thing. So the youth them
that's everywhere still, you know.
Precisely.
But sometimes you see like
because Jamaica is so small as an island and small and concentrated. Now it's harder for any good thing to happen in the cluster, in the bad cluster. So yeah, that's why actually over 1,000 murder happened. Actually, they just quoted.
I saw those numbers and I just didn't know if it was a dream. Now you saying that's not good.
That is murder alone, not the accidents and everything else. So yeah, but that's not good. But again, what we gonna do?
Well, have positive music. How about that?
That's all I can deliver. It's hard. Even I'm holding my head. I don't know exactly what to tell you what the solution is for Jamaica youths. It's hard. I know employment. I know money. They like money, so employment.
And respect too. You know, respect is so important. I find that that's something that needs improvement in that area. You know, respect respect your children. Like when you respect them, give them worth. You know, but now it's such a young generation raised in Jamaica. It's young.
That's a problem. We have no direction, no the adults.
Yeah, we need
brain drain. It's a brain drain that affects. This is what happened with brain drain.
Dangerous.
That's it. Brain drain of our bigger generation, all the English and the Canada and the US, and now left everybody else. This is what happened. And the youth them now because of technology, with this new technology, this quickly advancement that's happening in a Jamaica right now. The benefit of, I tell you, Jamaica benefited from COVID in technological advancement.
Oh yeah, and they were ready.
significantly.
They were ready to.
All the Everybody's getting into iPad. Granny now learning how to punch in, because if she don't punch in, she have to go join that long line. And everybody who know Jamaica going to the tax office, it's a whole day plus maybe tomorrow to forget in. So now everybody's going online and everybody understanding technology and understanding internet base. So that's what benefited. I applaud that for Jamaica.
I remember Dr. Garvey, that was something that was important for Jamaica, like about 2019, well, even probably before, but just that level of advancement and
Yes.
counting, not like counting in just other areas in life, which is area we still have to work on, right?
Yes.
So it's something that, whether it's through music, whether it's through technology, I've seen a lot of changes. Obviously we used to go live all the time, and now we're like, oh shucks, we didn't even realize 2020 just could create that gap, and then we had to go back live by any means necessary, festival or no festival, you know what I mean? And but yeah, it's definitely a good shift. It's a new ball game. And
I'm happy for that for Jamaica. They're still building it up, and
yeah,
it's a good feeling for them. So
nice to hear. It's nice to hear, though. It's really nice to hear. And we're seeing it. And even the way how other platforms like YouTube has changed. Oof, they're pretty good. It's like you can use them. Like there's tools that you've thought about, and now you can actually use them. So it came about.
And it's benefiting a lot of young youths who know how to be creative. The creativity of Jamaican youths who really driven it actually increases because they see, for example, that stream YouTube as a source. So a lot of these youths who are hilarious, are gimmicky and creative, they're making some income off some of these platforms from in Jamaica, living a good life.
Yeah. It's sort of evened out the playing ground, you know what I mean? A whole new game. Yes. That's a threat. That was the threat for 2020. And some of us have latched on. I won't lie, this year has been like a rough year for me. And it's like, now I'm like, I'm grasping it, you know what I mean? You're figuring it out, I'm getting my footing in, It's really real, and I'm gonna, let's see if we have any more questions. Double check. No, we just have that. Can you on Twitter?
Let me check Twitter real quick.
The dogs are acting up.
I know they are. I don't know
why
they're doing.
We have 1 minute left. We can go
I'm
as long as
I'm sorry about my dogs.
We want correction. No, you have a show tonight.
They're ramping right now.
No worries.
Easy.
Calm down now. Calm down.
They're saying time to wrap it up.
There's one question on Twitter.
There's a question on Twitter.
Any new projects coming out in 2022?
Yes. That was my question.
That's an awesome question. Because yes, I do have a couple of new songs coming out. Should be released 2020 maybe by February. Should be releasing. But yeah, I'm doing amazing stuff. Working with a couple producers in Jamaica now on new songs. And yeah, want to go on tour next year as well. At the world tour next year. So hopefully, yeah, hashtag if they allow us.
All right, that's nice.
They're closing down the industry, but I'm happy to say, yeah, new projects are coming out, and I'm excited to how they're sounding. So excited. Thank you. Good question.
Very good question. Yeah, and that was the question. Any dibs for 2022? But that's all good. I appreciate that from Twitter. And you do have your year-end shows. Any shout-outs that you want to give before we roll? We're just a little over, but that's all right. We have enough time for you.
Well, I want to shout out to all my peeps who have been around me from day one, who watch me grow and who've been supporting me and give me the big up and the push and encouragement. Big up to all the team, my team, 3P Entertainment. Big up yourself. Caswell, big up yourself. As well as big up Mad at Work to my for snippeting, because Cyberg been around me from a while now, so big up. And So big up all the other artists them, who been around me, who watches me grow, who I watch them grow, who we collaborated, who we performed with, night in and out, night out. So big up everyone, and most of all, big up everyone who actually went online and purchased my songs. So thank you so much too. Really
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
And yeah, Sharon, big up yourself. Thank you as well for this opportunity. I could be at a corner somewhere each up, but I'm here enlightened by this conversation that we're having. So greatly appreciate it.
Likewise, and I'm enlightened by that beautiful smile. It's so bright. It's like you brought Jamaica back, yo. You brought it back. It's like you what? It's like you look very good. That's all I could say. It's nice to see that.
Thank you.
It's really nice to see that because we had a lot of disappointing news throughout the 2020 and the 2021, and this is nice to see. It's a joy because sometimes when I don't hear from somebody and then it's like that anxiety, like nah, it's been quite the roller coaster, but we are getting our footing, and we got some good music.
Yes,
on its way from Korexion.
Thank you.
And for our listeners, one more time, if you could just let us know where can they find your music and what's up and what's coming up. There's again 3 shows. He's on tour right here in Ontario, as well as he's going to different parties. So you never know. You might hear him touch the mic. You don't know. I'm gonna check out that Sound Clash, yo.
Yeah, man, definitely. Yeah. It's online. They call it Guerrilla Warfare. What a name on the 25th. Guerrilla Warfare.
Jeez, I gotta check that out. You have everything posted on your wall, right?
Definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Good.
For sure.
You got your administrative with it.
Thanks a lot. Greatly appreciate it.
No business like show business. You don't know, and you're listening to the Roots Reggae Hub with Korexion. And it's your girl, Lady Sharon, signing out. One love, one love, one love.
Our Roots Reggae Hub. Yeah, man. Korexion. Glad to be here.
We love you.
Yeah, we
Dana,
too. Thank you so
have
much.
a question before we go? Wait. Question from the fan.
Korexion. Hi.
Yeah, hi.
How are you?
I'm awesome. Thank you. How about you?
Very good. Very good. Thanks for being here, and thank you for everything. I'll be in touch. I'll be definitely supporting as usual.
Awesome.
So look out for that. So send me anything you want, and keep in touch, now that you're back, wherever you are in the world, because it's worldwide here on the Roots Reggae.
No, we were ahead of the game sometimes. No one knew what we were doing with our phones while we're running up our data bills. and we were like try to be like this and us, like your media. But we were like, well, we still have like some music.
Times change, but you have to, you have to adapt and you have to evolve.
Yes. Definitely.
So that's what we're doing here, and I see that's what you're doing as well.
Definitely, and as I tell Sharon, I love what's happening, and I've been following you guys from day one. Yes, so keep it up.
We're a reggae family at the end of the day. So
I love the music.
Bless up. It was more of a comment than a question. Sending my love.
Oh, I love that. Sending my love too. All right. There you go. There you go.
Okay.
Thank you guys. Really appreciate it.
One love. You're listening to Korexion live on the Roots Reggae Hub. It's your girl, Lady Sharon, signing out one more time. Pull up. Run the track. We're still live. It's all good.
To see the rain from me, so blessed. To see the nation rise, it's so blessed. To see the soul rise, it's so blessed. To see my friends and I, it's so blessed. To see the youth of it's so Never leave your friends behind. The race is not finished. Even now you're coming so blessed to see the children smiling so
And you listen to Korexion, and I'm signing out once and for all before Instagram. It's all blessed.
It's all blessed. Bye, guys. Have a good
One
one. Thank you,
love, one
guys.
love, one
One
love.
love. One
Big up
love. One
yourself.
love, everyone.
Big up
All right.
yourself, Korexion. Done know.
Take care, guys. Thank you. All right.
Okay,
Peace.
and now, right?